Hello everyone, welcome back today for the video. Today my topic explanation will be different types of price elasticity of demand in the market. So we have 5 different types of price elasticity of demand. The first one is perfectly elastic demand. The second one is perfectly inelastic demand. Third is unitary elastic demand. Fourth one we have relatively elastic demand, and the last one we have relatively inelastic demand. So let us begin. To begin with the first one, we have the perfectly elastic demand, which is like when there is slight change in the price of the product in the market, the demand in the market becomes very much higher. It means at the infinity level. So in economic term, we refer as a ED equals to at the infinity level. The second one, which is called as a perfectly inelastic demand, in this case when there is certain change in the price of the commodity, we cannot find any change in the demand in the market, which means, for example, 20% of the price fall of certain product, which results in the no change of demand in the market. For example, when we purchase milk or salt, these are the basic things which won't affect much even if the price falls in the market. The third one, we have unitary elastic demand. In this case, if the price of any product falls 50%, the 50% demand in the market gets increased, which means ED equals to 1. The fourth one, we have the relatively elastic demand, which means if the price of certain product falls down 50%, the demand of that particular product will rise around 100%, which means in economic term ED is greater than 1. The last one is relatively inelastic demand, which means when the price of certain products falls down, the demand in the market of that particular product is not so much high, it is just around 25%. For example, if the price of any product falls down 50%, then only there is a hardly change in the demand, which is only around 25%. So in economic term, we can say that ED is less than 1. So these are the 5 different types of price elasticity demand in the market, and summarize the content. Let us move to the next slide. Let us quickly summarize. The first one we can see on the screen is perfectly elastic demand, where we can see is ED is equal to at infinity level, which means that slight change in price brings infinite change in demand. The second one, we have perfectly inelastic demand, which shows the change in price does not affect demand at all, therefore ED is equal to 0. Third one, we have unitary elastic demand, which shows ED is equal to 1, which means change in demand is equal to change in the price. And the fourth one, we have relatively elastic demand, where the ED is greater than 1, which shows the demand is relatively elastic with the change in the price. And the last one, we have relatively inelastic demand, where the ED is less than 1, which shows that change in demand is less than the change in price.